Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the first time that you're seeing one of my videos, hi, my name is Madison. I have my laptop with me because today's video is all about renting DVC points, Disney Vacation Club, rental, all of the things. We're going to talk about what DVC is, what the points are, how to rent them. I'm going to actually walk through the entire process of doing that. In my last Disney video that I made, which was about my upcoming September trip, I mentioned that we're staying at Saratoga Springs and we rented DVC points for that trip. And I had said, like, if anybody wants a DVC video, let me know. And I said that because when I was trying to figure out what DVC was, how to rent the points, I was searching for different videos or articles about it, and I kind of feel like I had to piece a bunch of different ones together to actually get an answer of how to do it. What I want this video to be is a short video that quickly explains what it all is, process, and how to do it, and then actually show you how to do it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, if you're like, DVC, what is that? DVC stands for Disney Vacation Club. When you hear people talk about renting DVC points, basically they're saying they're renting points out from an already existing DVC member. In short, the way it works is a Disney Vacation Club member buys a certain number of points at the beginning of each year. They are a member, which means they have bought this huge lump sum of points. They can use those points however they want to throughout the year. Every time they want to stay at a resort, so say they want to stay at the Polynesian, they will cash out their points, a certain number of points, to stay at the Polynesian. So basically, if they have bought a lump sum of points at the beginning of the year, and they know that they're not going to use some of the points, they can rent those points out to other people like myself that aren't Disney Vacation Club members, so that then I am paying them for them to give me some of their points so that I can rent out a Disney Vacation Club room. One thing about Disney Vacation Club points that took me a while to understand, because I kept Google searching like, where do I rent the points at from Disney? The first thing is you cannot rent DVC points through Disney World. It will always be through a third-party company. And so right off the bat, I was like, this is a little sketchy. Like, I don't know if I want to be doing that, but it's not sketchy. That's just how it is. So I'll let you know what company I've been using in a minute. Another basic thing to know is not all of the Disney resorts are Disney Vacation Club resorts. So they have a full list of which ones are and which ones aren't. So I'll just list them off quickly. So Disney Vacation Club resorts that you can rent points for are Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary, Boulder Ridge Villas at Wilderness Lodge, Copper Creek Villas and Cabins at Wilderness Lodge, Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas at Kidani Village, Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas at Jumbo House, Disney's Boardwalk Villas, Disney's Old Key West Resort, Disney's Polynesian Villas and Bungalows, Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort, Disney's Riviera Resort, the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort, the cabins at Disney's Fort Wilderness, and then those are the ones that are available in Florida if you are like Walt Disney World based. The ones that are available in other parts of the US are the villas at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel, Disney's Vero Beach Resort, Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort, the villas at Disneyland Hotel, and Aulani, which is Disney's resort in Hawaii. That is the full list of all the ones that are available to rent DVC points for. Quickly, that's kind of the most basic information that you need to know going into renting DVC points. Before we go into actually going through the steps of renting, one of the other questions you might have is, why would I rent DVC points? Why not just go to disney.go and book my own hotel room? The answer is the cost, which we will go over it when I'm actually doing the registration and stuff. By renting DVC points instead of booking straight off of Disney's website, you're gonna get every bit of like 50% off of the total price for the entire stay, which is actually kind of ridiculous. So even though it's a little bit of a process, it's 1000% worth it. So like I said, DVC points have to be rented through a third-party company. There's a bunch out there, but after I looked at a ton of them and did research on a bunch of them, I landed with a company called David's Vacation Rentals. I have used them twice now. This video is in no way sponsored. If it was, that'd be cool, but it's not. I'm just completely making this video out of like, here's my experience doing it. First, I'm gonna walk through kind of the SparkNotes version of what the rental process looks like, and then I'm actually gonna go through and act as if I'm trying to rent something, and I'll put in like a screen recording. Also, sorry if you keep staring at my band-aid thumb. Nothing happened, I just have a really bad hangnail that's like halfway down my nail, so I can't cut it off, and it just keeps getting hung on everything, so Band-Aid it is until it grows out. Here we go, SparkNotes version of renting through David's Vacation Club. You go in, you select your dates. So with renting DVC points, this is also a helpful tip. You almost always have to be super flexible in your dates because very rarely are they gonna have your exact arrival and departure date available. So it's easier if you build your trip around what's available through DVC instead of booking your trip and then looking for a room. You're gonna go in and you're gonna select your dates, and I think they might have something that says like my dates are flexible. You can click that if you want to. You can just go in and start trying dates. So just select an arrival and departure date, and then you'll go through and it'll have you pick your top choice of resort, the type of room that you want, and then on that page, it'll actually show you your estimated cost of what that entire stay would be. It'll ask like if you need a handicap room, you can click yes or no. And then after you do that, it will give you the option to select a kind of second choice resort. So if you are like, I want to stay either at the Riviera or at the Polynesian, you can like go through and put in your information for both of those. After that, and you have that filled out, it's gonna ask you just the basic stuff. So your name, email, phone number, the amount of people staying in the room with you, all of that. Then after that, they're gonna show you their agreement page. So basically you just need to read and sign that yes, you agree with all this stuff. And so something to note on that page would be their cancellation policy. And then this is the part that the first time I was doing it, I almost backed out right here because it asked for a deposit. When I booked through them for the first time, I think it asked for a $105 deposit, and I was like, why would they want a deposit? It makes sense because if on their end they're successful in booking your room for you, that money that you put in for the deposit goes towards your payment. If they're not successful and they don't have any rooms available for the days that you submitted, and you just decide like, never mind, I basically just want to cancel this request, they will refund you. You do get refunded if they do not book your trip for you. And then another reason for the deposit is they don't want people just logging onto their website and submitting 20 requests, because every time you submit a request, it's actually going to their company and someone is having to sit down, look at all your information, and try to line up a vacation for you. They don't want to have to do that 30 times for you to not even end up booking through them. So when I saw the deposit thing, it kind of threw me off, but I went ahead and did it, and on the other side of it, it's totally good. Everything's super safe and all that. From that point, they have a couple of steps now because the ball is kind of in their court. So you've submitted, still all of this that you fill out is just a request. So you submit that to them. Once they have that, they're looking to see what DVC rooms are available for the days that you submitted. So this is where on their end, they are actually contacting the actual DVC members for you to see what's available and what's not. So at this point, you're just kind of waiting to hear back from them. And sometimes it's the next day, sometimes it's a couple of days. I think one of mine, I ended up waiting 2 or 3 weeks to hear back. Once they are successful in finding a room that's available for the times that you want, they will send you an email. Example is this email, and I will probably put it up on the screen. Basically, they emailed me and they said, we're reaching out today with a status update on your request. We have verified that your selection of Saratoga Springs for the dates of blank to blank is currently available within Disney Vacation Club. So step 1 is now complete. So that's kind of like step 1, okay, you're in. Then they say, we are currently in step 2 of our process, as a DVC owner has accepted this request and has been sent the details of the booking. So on their end, They found the room, great, they've confirmed we have this room. So now it moves to the actual DVC owner. This company works alongside with the DVC owner to get them your information, and the DVC owner is the one that actually books your room for you. So then shortly after that, I got another confirmation that said that the DVC member had successfully put in all my information, booked my trip for me. They will reach back out to you and give you your confirmation number. Once they reach back out and send you your confirmation number, you can go into your My Disney experience, copy paste your confirmation number in. It will automatically update to your app, give you your little countdown, and you're good to go. I believe at that point that they officially book it, you get your confirmation number within 24 hours, the total payment is due. That was my process for booking our stay at Saratoga Springs, so they right off the bat had my availability, like nothing went wrong. I booked us another stay at the Polynesian for 2025, and that one, they did not have the full stay that I wanted. The whole trip we're staying 6 nights. I think they only had 3 nights available, but that's okay because we were going to do kind of a split stay anyways. When you put in your information and they do not have something that exactly matches what you submit, they will send you a whole list of alternate options. So they're not just gonna email you back and be like, nope, we don't have it. They put together multiple options for you. What if you did this split stay? We have these dates available. You could stay here and then we could move you to this. Like, they're so great at giving you so many options. That's what booking with them looks like. I am about to go through the whole process on my computer to actually like show you what the process looks like if you want a little bit more, or if you're like a visual learner, like to follow along. Before I do that, I just wanted to do a cost comparison for what booking through Disney's website versus renting DVC points actually looks like. As an example, went to disneyworld.disney.go.com. If I was looking to stay January, February, March, April, May, okay, random made up dates. If I wanted to go and stay at Saratoga Springs May 18th through May 24th, 2025. I'm looking through all the different room options they have. I decide that I want the deluxe studio preferred room. So that room is going to cost $575 a night through booking on Disney's website. So I'm like, okay, sure, update my cart. So we're looking at paying that amount for 7 nights. That grand total is going to come out to $3,883 for the room alone. No thank you. That's crazy. I'm going to go in and look at those same dates, same room on David's Vacation Club Rentals. Grand total for that, it's kind of too small. Oh, hello? It's kind of too small. There's so many numbers on the screen. But grand total for that, $1,860. That is less than half the price of booking through Disney's website, which is crazy. That's why it's worth it. I'm gonna go through and do an actual like fake walkthrough. If you have any questions or anything that you're still confused about, just comment them down below. Will I be able to answer them? I don't know. I am, again, just sharing my experience with doing it, but maybe somebody else that knows more than me can see your comment and respond and give you the right answer. I need to remember how to screen record on my computer. Shift Command 5. Record. She should be recording. She is. I have confirmation. I'm just going to start out by going to Google for the sake of this video. And we're going to type in David's Vacation Club Rental. It's this one right here. This logo absolutely cracks me up. He's wearing little Sorcerer Mickey's hat. Who is that David? I'm assuming that's David. What a king. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here to reserve now. Click that. For the sake of this video, again, I'm just gonna use these dates. So yes, those are the dates we want. Go to the next step. So this is where, I love that it actually shows you pictures of them in case you just have no idea and you're like, oh, I'm gonna pick which one I wanna stay at based off this picture. let's switch it up and let's choose, I'm gonna stay at Old Key West. Okay, so I have that one selected. Next step. So these are the different room options. So studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, grand villa. And also right here, it's gonna give you an estimated price for that entire stay. This is not per night. This is your entire trip. Let's see. We're gonna pretend on this trip that I'm going with friends. So there's gonna be 4 of us. So I need a studio that's going to sleep 4 people. So I'm gonna click on studio. Next, does this room require a wheelchair? No. Next, would you like to add an alternate resort choice? So if they do not have a room at Old Key West, I can choose a different room. So I am gonna do that. And let's say our second choice is Wilderness Lodge. That's our second choice. Next step. This one's more expensive, but we'll do a studio there. Would you like to add another resort choice? So no, those are only 2 that I maybe want to stay at. Okay, so we're gonna do our information. Nope, that's not how you spell my name. Okay, my information, next step. Then I'm gonna fill out my email address. Not gonna put my actual phone number on here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 it is. Okay, so basically filling out all my information here. Not gonna put my actual address, so 111 Ollie Pants Road. That's my dog. Candyland 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. State. Where's Candyland? Candyland is gonna be in New York. Why not? Okay, so then it's gonna ask, am I the lead guest? So sure, I will be the primary contact. Then you're gonna say where you heard about it. So obviously right now you're gonna say other, and you're gonna put that, obviously. Then how many adults will be staying? So I said we'll have 4 people, no kids. Oh, because I put 4 people, it's gonna ask for every single guest's name. So I don't know what I'm doing. Joe Ham, sure. And they don't have an email. The other guest is gonna be the Hamburglar. He's gonna go. He's gonna love Disney. So here's where you're gonna get to your disclosure agreement. Also, the steps on the side say incomplete because they're not real. Like, that's obviously not a real address, and it recognizes that, so ignore that. I will scroll through this, so if you actually want to read it, you can pause it. But this is their cancellation policy and how that works. Oh, there's a mosquito flying around. Yeah, there it is. The payment is due within 24 hours of being notified that your request has been fulfilled. So if you want to read all of that, just pause this video and go through and read it. All this yellow is more specific towards events and specific resorts. It's not. Okay, so now we're gonna say, yes, we agree, and yes, I acknowledge. At this point, this review and deposit button is you're gonna be able to click on it. I can't click on it because these say incomplete. Well, I'm not gonna fill out my actual address, so it's fine. But at this point, review and deposit, you're gonna click on that. It's gonna take you to your credit card information page and a big review page of everything you just filled out. You're gonna fill that all out, hit submit, and then from there you just wait for an email back that says success, like they've got it rolling, and then they basically just tell you step by step what you need to do from there. That was my first time ever screen recording anything. You learn something new every day. That's all for this DVC video. I hope that it's helpful in getting you on the right track of knowing how to rent DVC points. Even though it is a process, if you're not a DVC member, it saves you a lot of money in the long run, and you get the opportunity to stay at some nicer resorts that maybe you wouldn't be able to if you booked it straight off their website. I know I wouldn't be able to. And I know that there's other DVC rental companies out there. David's Vacation Club is just the one that I personally use and really like. Again, like I said, if you have any other questions, comments, if I said anything in this video that's incorrect, also let me know. I'm just sharing my experience, sharing what I've learned. If you're watching this because you just wanted to learn the very basics, I hope this helped you. And if you are new to my channel and you enjoy Disney, which I'm assuming you do because you're watching this video, I have a trip coming up next month. I vlog all of my Disney trips. They're my favorite kind of video to make. And I also do other random Disney videos as well as just vlog in my life. If that's something that you're interested in and enjoy, I would love it if you subscribe. I am just so grateful for everyone that has subscribed and watches my videos. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!